financier is watching, please send money to my bonzo.
Sugar
please.
daddy without the sugar.
Without the sugar.
Without the sugar.
Hello and welcome to another episode of That Would Bang podcast, where film and TV reviews meet fan fiction. I am your co-host Adessy.
And I'm Patricia.
And today is a minisode.
It is. It's a minisode, guys.
So what are we talking about today, Patricia?
Okay, now I feel a lot of pressure.
You feel a lot of pressure?
I feel a lot of pressure.
So is that you saying you don't know what we're talking about? Because
I don't know. I thought we were just going to gist and like talk and then let the convo flow. But then you were like, what are we going to talk about? And I just got scared.
Okay, so let's retract the pressure. How's your week been, Patricia?
It has been good. It has been good. Busy. The last couple of days, I have been running around like a fox.
Like a fox?
Well, yesterday I went to... Yeah, I was out all day yesterday, to be fair. I went to brunch, the first brunch of the summer. That was really good. I saw my publishing girlies again, which was nice.
What brunch was it? What food was it?
Grind.
You love grind. You love grind.
Yeah, I did.
You really do.
It took me right back to my birthday. I literally blocked that out of my mind.
Really?
Yeah, because I think I was doing the most that year. I was really drunk, which was great, but now that I look back, I'm like, oh my god, what was I actually doing?
Wait, on your birthday?
Yeah. Do you remember at the place?
Yeah, but I feel like so many different things happened. And it wasn't just you, it was everyone. It wasn't just you.
My favourite part of that actually was my two friends whining in the middle of the... And it was like, it wasn't even the right music. It wasn't even appropriate.
If you were there, it was one of those things that, it wasn't that, you know, at parties where everyone is whining, it was like there's two people in the centre of the dance floor.
And we were just all around the edge.
At like 3 p.m. We just finished eating pancake.
It was actually too much. I'm pretty sure my friend was actually taller than
she was
the guy.
She was, and that guy was enjoying it.
He was enjoying it.
But the thing is, they weren't looking at anyone. They were really in the moment. Do not London love.
It was actually beautiful. No, it wasn't. Lie. It wasn't.
It was funny. It was funny.
But yeah, so I went to brunch yesterday and I was at Grind, which was really nice, and I got to catch up. But I don't think we saw each other for like a year plus, and I was very, very shocked. One of them has moved out of the country.
Where did she live? Or they?
New York. Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
And she's actually living her best life. So I was like, wow.
Is she still working in publishing?
Yeah.
How do people... Is she our age?
Yeah. Well, she just turned like 27.
Okay, so that's a couple years. I'm always gonna...
That could be you, man.
Amen.
Yeah.
God.
But you're going on holiday. You're going to...
There's holiday and there's living.
I mean, yeah, but you're doing like a good 3-week stretch.
I don't know if that's happening anymore. Like, I bought the tickets. I was looking at the accommodation. Accommodation in LA for, let's say, 3 weeks is about 2.5K. And that's not for luxury. That's just to get by. Unless I stay in a hostel with 6 people.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because it's a hostel.
There's nothing that will make me stay in a hostel. I'm so sorry.
At my age.
And you're sharing with other people and you're having to share the bathroom.
And then when I was Googling like how much spending money do you need, they said like on average like 150 a day. I'm staying there for 3 weeks. What?
So what are you actually going to do? Like what's the plan?
I think when I booked the tickets, I was like, you know, I'm going to live my best creative life. I'm going to book my ticket. I thought LA like it would be a bit of holiday, a bit of networking, a bit of meeting different people.
I hear it.
But for 3 weeks, I don't want to be on the streets.
I don't want to laugh. But that's actually a real fear.
I'm thinking, what am I going to have to do to survive?
I feel like on one hand, it's so good that you like just had the courage to like book the ticket and you're actually going for a long time. But then it's kind of like, where's the money? Like, where's the funds going to come from?
Me too. I'm actually just doing a bit of prayer and fasting because maybe God will just drop.
Would your family just like drop
no,
a few?
It's not them. It'll be someone else.
Well,
so out there,
drop a GoFundMe or a Cash App right now.
If my financier is watching, please send money to my bonzo.
Sugar daddy without the sugar.
Without the sugar.
Without the sugar, please.
Just bank friend. I don't mind because I'm looking at it and Patricia, I don't know. Water is $5.
This is rude.
And they add tax after you get to the till.
I actually don't like that America does that because you think that it's going to be one price and then you go to the till and they're just slapping extra costs. No, but like, what actually is the plan? Like, Patricia, is there just not like...
You're actually asking me. And the funny thing is, you're acting like I'm joking.
But you're going?
I am, but I might change the time. It might be 2.5 weeks. It might be 2 weeks. Because I'm spending a week in New York, 11 days in New York, which is nearly just as expensive as LA. Now, I have an auntie that is a banker lady. She lives in New York. So, girl, accommodation, I'm sorted. But LA...
Yeah, it's not... I don't even know anyone in LA.
And my friend Steph says she's coming, and she said that her boss knows people.
Okay.
So maybe we'll get some cheaper accommodation. I just don't want to go to LA and struggle.
Yeah, like, you don't want to do that.
Why would I leave England to struggle?
Because you want to enjoy it. You want to be like, you don't want to be like worrying about money as you're there. You kind of want to just throw yourself into it. So
like, when I'm on holiday, I love acting rich. I love being like, what? How much?
It's a little escape from reality. You're like, what's a budget? I'm gonna just drop this here.
Yeah, we'll just buy it. Yeah.
I actually love that feeling.
And then imagine going there and
you come back.
Oh, I don't
you
know
ever
about
had
uni
direct
students.
debits come out your account when you're on holiday? You're just like, damn,
girl. So
that's a reality check. I can't lie.
Yeah, let's just pray for that because I don't know what we're gonna do. It's okay.
Good luck. You'll be fine.
Thank you.
You'll be fine. Also, can we just talk about all the luggage that's going missing?
What?
You've not seen any.
Was it on TikTok?
Okay.
Wait,
Wait, I saw one really bad video and it was like a room of just people's stuff and no one was trying to like actually get it back to the people. It was just like dumped in a room. And then there was a post from Damson Idris. He was like, nah, make sure you either pack all your stuff in like hand luggage or forget about it. Because I know there's one girl on my TL and she was beefing Lufthansa. I don't know how to say that. But she was beefing that airline because they had her stuff missing and she only got it back like after 2 weeks. I said, I don't want that to be me. I don't want that to be my fate because I'll actually just die.
That's a bit chaotic. Actually, on TikTok, I did see a girl who was talking to Damson Idris and she didn't know it was him. Did you see that? So she was like, I was literally just talking to the guy and we were just having a go about, like, we were talking about our Afro Nation plans and this and that. And then she said after she left her brother showed her that it was Damson Idris, she didn't know he was wearing a mask. She didn't know.
Oh, he was wearing a mask.
Imagine.
Okay, fair enough, you know.
Imagine,
but I would recognise those eyes.
But that's you being your best self. You're not doing, oh my gosh,
authentic.
it's Damson.
Because imagine like the vibe was correct and he was like, oh, right. She didn't even know I was me. But do you ever like wonder like if you've walked past a celebrity or you've like met a celeb?
I walked past Dave in Dubai.
Man.
And
he's very handsome.
Yeah. Oh,
he's very good looking.
Yeah, I walked past Dave in Dubai. And then me and my sister, because it was me, my sister, my mum and dad. So it's not really the crowd you want to see David, is it? It's a bit... And then we walked past and it was them ones that me and my sister were like,
it's really Dave.
And then Dave knew that we recognised him. So he was like turning around, but I was like, no, I'm not going to embarrass myself. It's not the time.
God.
So I kind of tried to walk. I was like, who's that? I said, Mom, please. This woman went to go and chase. I said, Mom, please. I had to stop her. And then Dave, he kind of sussed the situation. He just kept walking. I was like, but imagine.
But your mum could have got results though.
Yeah, but she was going, when your mum is running past.
Does she even know who Dave is?
No!
So it's not even that deep for her as well.
So I was just like, Mom, this is not how I want to meet him.
Oh, no.
Not like this. So,
I would love to meet Dave though.
Yeah, he was nice. Well, from how he looked like he was going to greet us, even when we were like doing up
that was going to be a good convo.
I appreciate that.
But do you know what you need to tell the people on this mic? How your friend FaceTimed you.
Patricia, why have I had so many stories?
You have the best stories. Honestly, it's story time with Adessy now because this story is actually very
Patricia,
deep.
I actually have about a few stories.
This is misfortune. This is not even a happy ending. Like I actually wanted to cry for you.
Okay. Last week, my friends was at Cannes Festival. I learned from Patricia, it's Cannes, not Cannes.
Yeah.
So she's at Cannes Festival.
That's very uncultured if you say Cannes.
I was ill last week. Serious illness, coughing. Who has a cough in the summer? Who has a flu? It's not corona, but it was a,
hay fever.
And,
a little like blocky block.
And I go downstairs and everything's fine. I left my phone upstairs and I see 2 missed calls from my friend in Cannes. And I was like, why have I got 2 missed calls? And she texts me and she says, Issa was on the phone. Why didn't you pick up? And I called her back straight away. She said, Adessy, I had Issa on the phone. She called you twice and you didn't pick up.
Do you know what's funny? She didn't even have to say the Ray. It's like we know which Issa we're talking about. There's only one Issa. There's only one.
No, there's Issa D and there's Issa Ray. And it was Issa Ray that was calling me.
Issa Ray.
And I was making lem sip.
A whole Issa Ray. I actually feel so bad for you. That could have been it.
That could have been it. And that lem sip didn't even slap. Did it even help my cold? No.
Lem sip's very artistic.
Issa Ray was on the phone and I was downstairs making lem sip.
That's once in a lifetime chance.
I know. But she will see me again.
It's true. Let's actually manifest that.
She will see me again. Honestly. She will see me again. Because, bro, how can she call me 2 missed calls?
Yeah, and it's shout out to your friend though because she even said, okay, she didn't pick up once. Let's try again. She had a lot of faith in you the second time round. Because if it was me, I'd be so embarrassed to do it again.
Imagine being on the phone and it takes a long time.
And you're just hearing the dining tone, and you know she's got things to be doing. So she really had her there for like a good 3 minutes.
But I think that, in all honesty, if I did pick up, I don't know what I would have said.
I think you would have found the words, I honestly do believe that you would have been able to just be
To
like,
say, oh my gosh, I love Insecure, I'm a writer.
but she just wouldn't find it funny though. She's very laid back. She seems like she's very laid back.
I feel like I would have been like, this is my shot, my destiny.
Would you pitch yourself? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I would have
3 minute pitch.
Yeah.
10-second pitch. Can we even do 10 seconds? And then you we're stuttering in those 10-second pitches.
That would have been so bad.
Oh no, that pressure would actually be crazy.
So that's why I believe that when I do meet her, I'll be prepared, or it'll be natural, and I won't have to climb out to a phone to get there.
Okay, so outside of Issa Rae, if one like celebrity actor, anyone could walk through that door now, and you're like, I actually just want to meet them, who would it be?
Meet.
Yeah. If that door opens, who would you want to walk through? And it doesn't have to be just someone that you like find attractive. It's someone that maybe you want to work with, someone that you respect their like craft, just anyone. I like that you're thinking about this because this is a really serious question. I'm even thinking myself.
I don't really think there's anyone I really want to meet anymore. You know. Like if Issa did walk through the door, I'd be happy. But in general, I think I'm not really starstruck like that.
I also agree.
I think I'm a bit over it.
No, I don't really rate celebrities or like anyone that's good. If I'm being really honest.
Sorry, Patricia, she's growing levels of guys. We're now recording in the studio. She don't rate celebrities no more. If we were on Zoom, she wouldn't say that.
Don't get me wrong. If I actually met someone that's like famous or like rich, I'd be like, wow, this is like surreal. But for me to be like actually starstruck, there's only 2 people that can do that for me, and that is Drake and Rihanna. Because you know Rihanna was in South London.
I saw that. If Rihanna, but the thing is, it's like, don't you feel like, how would they feel constantly when they just see? Did you see all those people
just crowded around? But you know that barber,
his hand was shaking.
I know, and your hand can't shake when you're doing a haircut.
But it's that Rocky.
You had to, I know he was not breathing through that entire haircut. If you mess up his hairline, it's game over. No, because the hairline will really be doing a graph. Like, you can't even be shaking. You actually just have to be like, I'd be so scared.
Very much so. Yeah, she was there. He was there.
And she was just looking so lovely and radiant and just cute.
And then that crowd of people. How can you act normal when there's all these eyes watching you?
She was so unfazed because she really is that girl.
Yes.
And I honestly do love Rihanna. I'm not going to lie to you.
But would you want to be a celebrity?
I don't think I'd really be made out for celebrity life.
Really? Do you think any of them are made out for it? They're
I
always
think some
complaining,
people
like
do
Doja
have, like,
Cat
star
always
power,
quits on Twitter.
Yeah,
I feel for her though. She's like, guys, I'm actually quitting, and then she's not. Her label will be like, oh yeah.
What's that one song that they kept making her sing over and
even the Taco Bell one? Did you see that one?
I actually did. Oh wait, no, because she made like a really random song on TikTok, innit?
Yeah, because Taco Bell, it was an endorsement. She said they made me write a song. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be made for like celeb life. Because I don't really like being in the centre of attention, and I feel like people being overly invested in your life or like wanting to like take pictures of you would be kind of like overwhelming. But I do kind of like the general sort of like world recognition. That's the word I'm looking for, of like what you do. I would want to have maybe the money and the recognition, but I wouldn't want to be like a reality.
Like, you don't want people to actually care about your life.
Yeah, no. I would make myself so intensely boring that you would not have any ounce of investment in my life.
So like, who is a reference that you'd use?
So it's kind of like, I don't know, I don't have a good example, but you just like, obviously like with people like Drake, they're kind of like in your face, like you know their face, but like the people that do the behind the scenes stuff, like if you're like a songwriter versus the person that sings the song, do you get it? So it's kind of like, wow, they wrote this song, it's amazing, you're still winning awards or getting credits, you've got the money from the song, but you don't really
are they getting credit though? Because even like, what's her name? Money Long, hours and hours.
That song is rinsed
How does that
out.
sound? Yours, mine, ours. And then that was her first song that she kind of blew on from herself. But she's been writing songs.
Yeah. But then it's like Emanike, for example. Obviously he's a performer and he has his own songs, but he's written for like Little Mix and has been very much behind the scenes. And I feel like people know that. Like that's public knowledge that he writes for a lot of the pop stars.
I don't know the music industry too much, but for my friends who work in the industry,
it's not really popping, is it?
I think songwriting is like, it's one of those things that there's a lot of money in it. But if the artist could have the opportunity to be in center stage, and their song blew, if they sang it, they'd appreciate that. If that makes sense. The only person that I knew didn't appreciate it is not Scissor. Who's the one with Sia? Sia didn't want to be. She didn't want to be like that. She wanted to go behind the scenes, and then they used her vocals, and then that's kind of how it. Even though she'd been making music for years.
I don't know. I just feel like I just wouldn't want my face to just be out there.
I hear you.
Recognised.
People now stalking you outside your house, taking pictures of you.
You know, Ariana said that she had like a stalker try to break into her house on her birthday. I saw a headline about that.
Oh my god.
Do you know how scary that is?
That happened to Patricia. Do you remember Patricia? Right before Patricia was even as big as she was, she had a stalker that they were putting letters in her mum's house.
Oh no, that is a big no-no.
If I had a stalker, I'd be scared.
I'd be terrified.
I'd be very scared. But yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I was gonna say something and then I forgot. It was actually like, I felt like it was interesting as well, but that's gone.
Was it interesting?
No, I swear it was actually.
Oh, show me on your nails. I like them.
Oh.
They're pink.
Do you know what? I had to go back to acrylics. I'm not gonna lie to you because my natural nails weren't doing.
Natural nails are not strong.
Mine were just breaking every which way.
I think when you get acrylics and then your nails grow out a bit, you think that your nails can hack it. They don't know it's the acrylic that was holding it on.
It's so true. But I want to get, what's that biab thing? Apparently that makes your nails grow so fast.
Biab?
It's like a really strong like gel thing that they put on your nails.
But then what's the point if you're going to put acrylics on top?
I think it's just better for your nail and it just helps them grow faster.
I don't really care about my nail health, and I don't know why we all lie to ourselves and say, oh my gosh, I don't want acrylics, I want my nails to be healthy. When your nails are out and normal, are you even happy? Are you even flaunting them? You're not.
It's because you got to get to the point where they've recovered from acrylics and they're really healthy, because I did want my natural nails to just be so nice and long so I could just paint them.
But then why? Then you have to paint them.
No, I'd go to the nail place for them to paint it for me. I wouldn't paint it myself. Like, I'm going to pay someone to do that for me.
But I don't know. If acrylics aren't hurting nobody, go for it. Yeah. You know?
And I just got them to look more natural. So,
okay.
They work for me. I like your nails though.
Thank you.
No reveal. What? You're so terrified. Why would you do that?
This is why I know, babe. This is why they don't call me IT baddie.
You're so weird.
That's why people don't move to me, man. This is why you've been asking me to be a lady. I'm like,
no,
this.
Please. You're so scary. Would you be a hand model? I don't have nice hands.
No, I haven't got pretty hands. I wish I had pretty hands. I wish I had, like, you know, delicate hands, but my hands are...
Mine are really just like...
Mine are
quite wrinkly, innit?
Same though.
No, you barely have any wrinkles.
No. But we've spoken for a while. Guys, it was just a bit of a random minisode. I hope you guys got a little bit of a glimpse into our lives.
Yeah, a little bit of gist.
Do you want to round off or should I? I think you should.
Oh, true. Okay, so that's it for today's minisode, guys. We hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed us talking about our lives. But yeah, just remember to follow us on all social media at the TWB Pod, and you can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at _PDVR.
And you can follow me at Adessy on Instagram, Twitter, and I'm on TikTok now.
Yeah.
She's on TikTok too.
Bye.